It's going to be a killer show. Your first comedian. She performs all over. She's a Flappers favorite who she was just in the main room. Please put your hands together for Christine Blackburn.
Hey, you guys. Great to be here. Boy, you look so young. How old are you? Really? Yo, you're 40. Oh, you look good for your age. How's everybody doing? All right, good. Well, I recently turned 50. And then next month I'll be 60. And that's how it goes. Anybody else born in the mid-1900s? People tell me I look good for my age. They say, you look good for your age, Christine. What do you do? What are your secrets? I don't have any secrets. I get a lot of sleep. I drink a lot of water. I have my eyes lifted, a nose job, and my teeth are capped. But I think it's the water. I think it's the Botox in the water is what I think. I'm also a MILF. That's a mom in Los Feliz. My kid, a lot of big changes have been happening recently. They turned 18. They went off to college. I stopped breastfeeding. My kid is non-binary. That's why you hear me say they. And I was on board right away. In fact, when they told me, I went around the apartment and I put mustaches on all the baby pictures. Because that's the kind of mom I am. And I get it, I really do, because I also have a lot of testosterone. You know, like I have 4 older sisters. When I was born, they wanted a boy. Okay, I really was supposed to be a boy. Well, my father called me Christopher his whole life. And my mother had me circumcised. Also, I am like a guy. I mean, I have high testosterone. I have a lot of male traits. I like to be outside. I like sports. I camp. I rape. Well, I rape. I mean, to be clear, you can back me up, ladies. It's because of what you guys are wearing. I mean, look at you, the baseball cap, the oversized sports jerseys. I'm spitting. Shitty tennis shoes. You guys want it. So watch out when you go back to Ross Dress for Less. You're going to get jumped. Okay. Okay, I hear where we're at. I gotcha. Hey, I used to be a flight attendant, you guys. But it was a while ago. I flew for the Wright brothers. Familiar? No, it wasn't that long ago, but it was during the Bush administration. The first Bush. I mean the second Bush. I mean when I had a Bush. Yeah, no, people thought it was glamorous to be a flight attendant. Sure, if you want to go to Sacramento 35 times a month. Have at it. Have at it. Yeah, I flew for U.S. Air. Did you ever hear of that? U.S. Air. Some people called it U.S. Scare. I don't know why. I was only in 4 accidents in a week. We had a lot of money on us back then, a lot of cash, because if you can believe it, there were no credit cards on the airplane. There were no credit cards on the airplane. So we'd be collecting money for alcohol, etc. So $5, $6, $6, $5. And you take that money as a flight attendant, you put it in your pocket. You put it in your pocket, you fly around for 4 days. You could have over $1,000 on your person, and you got to turn it in. You got to turn it in when you get to your base. I mean, I'm not saying flight attendants stole money. I'm not saying that. But I have a boat in Marina Del Rey, and I named it Headsets. So, Headsets. I flew for 7 years, and there's 48 states I'm never going to again. So there's that. A big war going on right now, you guys. Big war. Everybody's talking about it. Of course, I'm talking about the war between tennis players and pickleball players. I am telling you, in Griffith Park, there's 34 tennis courts and 0 pickleball courts. And I'm like, that's not fair. I mean, we all pay taxes. We all pay taxes. I mean, sure, pickleball's gay. We know. But that's not the point. You know, the tennis players are like, well, we don't like the clacking of the ball. And I'm like, I don't like your fucking face, but there you are. War. Very exciting. I was just in New York City, and it's very different there in New York. You know, there's just so many people. You can't find anywhere to be alone. It's not like LA when you can cry in your car, as God intended. It's also very loud in New York. I had these noise-canceling headsets that I kept wearing. And the noise, you know, it tried to cancel out. The headsets tried to cancel out the noise, but the noise fought back. That's what happened. The noise fought back. I messed that up. It's all right. It's okay. Do they tell jokes here? Yeah, New York is funny, boy. I gotta tell you, they've got 3 food groups, and that is pizza, bagels, and anger. That's how that works over there in New York. Okay. The comedians there kept getting frustrated with me because I kept saying, "Where'd you park?" It's pretty funny. The Olympics are coming in a couple of years, you guys. Everybody here in LA is excited. Are you excited about the Olympics?
Oh, you do?
There's going to be some new games that are originating here in LA. Did you know that? Some of the games, like I figured, like we could see that coming, you know, like they're going to do car races on the 405. Yeah, we know. There's going to be competitive parking at Trader Joe's. Yeah, sure, we know. But have you heard of the Fentanyl 500? Now, this is where the contestants do fentanyl and try to go 500 feet. That's not funny. That's not funny. How about the broad jump? This is going to be a great competition. This is not like the long jump of years past. No. In this broad jump, the contestants come to Hollywood, they find a broad and they jump her. That's the... There's a lot of unhoused people here. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed a lot of unhoused people? And I hate that. It's upsetting to me, and I'm looking for solutions, okay? I have ideas. You guys have problems. I have ideas. Now follow me here. We got to get some money together in this country, okay? Now check this out. The United States of America, we have 4 panda bears in this country. We do not own those bears. They are on loan from China, $1 million a piece. Yeah, per year. I say we send back the fancy bear, we get our own common black bear, and we dye it half white. Is that anything? I say we take chicken wire, put it in the form of a bear, and then we tie skunks all over it. Is that anything? I'm thinking. Okay, we take the unhoused people, we put them in panda suits. Is that... I got you to laugh. Look at that. That was very exciting. Very satisfying is what that was. Very satisfying. Yeah, I gotta tell you, my kid 18, last year when my kid was 17, they went trick-or-treating. It is so different than when I was a kid. 17 years old, they're trick-or-treating. When I was 16, I was fucking the manager where I worked. At the Conley's Motor Inn, where I was the lifeguard. I was getting pumped in the pump room by the manager, Kurt. Kurt was 21. I was 16. Now we call it rape. But back then, it was called going to work. By the way, Kurt, he was missing part of his jaw. I'm not kidding. It was like cancer or something. It was like either, it looked like Siskel or Ebert, whichever one of those guys had that thing. It was just, thank you. All right, well, let me leave you with a joke. Let's see what I want to tell you guys. Well, listen, I enjoy coming out to Flappers. I'm glad you guys came out as well. We're going to have a great holiday season. Let's lift the spirits. We need a little love in this country. Trump, this guy, he thinks he's the king. That's what he wants to be. And it's so ironic because we left England because we didn't want a king. We didn't want a king. We also didn't want Native Americans, but that's not the point. All right, thanks you guys very much.